Mickey, fantastic comeback, but how badly did Aveley need that result today?
The boys was in need of a confidence lifter, and that was a perfect way to answer that in a proper way. I mean, they never stopped fighting. I mean, when we went 2-0 down, we showed good character to keep in the game. Unfortunate to sort of like not able to score a bit more even before we went in at the interval. But when we went in for the interval, we had one or two words and changed one or two things on the system, and it paid off for us. It actually worked for us. The actual change, they embraced the change, and then it moved on to the next level.
Oh, that's massive. Today was massive. You know, obviously, what was it, a month or more, didn't have a win. So today we needed it. Justin pulled us at half time, obviously 2-0 down, and just explained, like, we've got to die for him out there. And I think, to be fair, in the second half, I think that's what we did. I think we went out there and just battled non-stop.
Do you think your luck was a bit missing in the first half, especially considering the penalty that had to be retaken and the deflected goal? Did you think your luck was out?
These things happen, and you have to go through them, you have to just face them. And, I mean, yes, on another occasion, maybe you might get lucky and the penalty gets saved and away you go again. But that was a turning point of it, to change that half of it. And then we went on, and we lifted ourselves. The second half showed a lot more character.
That happens. Obviously, you know, I've played at higher level and stuff. And when I was at Southend, I went through a stage of relegation. And when things are not going right, everything's not going right for you. You know, you won't get the decisions. Things like that happen. You get penalties, you get yellow cards. It just happens against you. But I think we just battled so hard today.
It's a bit of a cliche, but it was pretty much a game of two halves, wasn't it? I mean,
Definitely.
What was the difference between the first half and the second half?
I think the goals always make the changes of obviously everything, but the passion that we showed was evidently clear that how much it meant to everybody to try and get that win. Everybody knew that we needed to get that win. We showed good fight, good character for it. And that was a turning point in that change room. The change room there lifted immensely, but we needed to lift ourselves. But we've still got a long way to go, so we've got a lot more games to play, and we'll see where it takes us.
Definitely. To be honest, I think apart from the two goals, Gidzy, he wasn't even really tested other than that, and all the three goals, and he wasn't really tested. I think we were better than them, honestly. Like I said, we just worked a lot harder, you know. And if you work hard, you get your comeuppance. So,
considering the recent run of results, how pleasing is it to see that these lads still have that fighting spirit?
The same thing. I mean, there was one or two lucky decisions unlucky things what's gone against us, but we've had to keep on going, and you've got to keep on putting a smile on people's faces, and you've got to keep on coming back with it. It hasn't been pretty, we know that. It hasn't been pretty by a long shot, and we've been unfortunate as well that we've had players not being able to make the second week, or for one reason or another not being available to play in the second week, so you've had to change, enforce changes. But along the way with the enforced changes, we're still trying to keep the backbone of the unit together, and that is what we're trying to establish now. But as I say, it lifts a lot of people's heads getting that result, especially the manner that we got it as well. That was the important part, the manner that we got it.
definitely. I mean, in yourself, if you want to be a football player and you want to play, you've got to battle. You've got to give it what you've got, and you know, that's what everyone's done today. I mean, like I said, it's shown. It really is. It's brilliant. It is brilliant.
You got yourself 2 goals today. Very well taken goals. Talk us through them.
The first one, stayed on side, took a decent touch, and then, you know, shoot on side. What I'm about. Striker. I've just got I've dropped down here, just to find my feet and start scoring goals again. So yeah, just hit the first one as soon as I could turn, and second one, it's gone over my head. I think it was a good touch, and I was first to react to it, and again it was quite a good finish, I think. So yeah, two good goals. Happy with it, yeah.
Kyle Asante got 2 goals in the second half. Very well taken finishes. He's sort of settling in now, isn't he?
He's settling in, and he's settling in, and his attitude has been absolutely brilliant. He's coming to training, And when he comes into training, he's smiling, he's trying to give it what he's got. It's just not actually run for him all the time, but today it worked for him. I just think that the lad needs a goal, as any forwards do, because everybody goes through a spell where it doesn't happen. And now, I believe he's turned the corner and, you know, maybe we can get some good things out of Kyle.
Yeah, definitely. The lads are really, really helpful, you know, they're helping me out. Yeah, so I just needed to come to a club like Justin. He's spoke to me throughout the season. Well, I've been at Stalford, and he's just said, "Come play for me. Just come and get games. Come and show what you're about." And obviously, he's given me that time, and I just hope I can repay him and the fans and everything for what I'm doing. And just keep scoring and keep going, working hard.
Give us a word on Jay Leader's performance. His bracing injury time has won the game.
He's he's been immense since I've been here. He's been absolutely a top player, and you can see that the lad is a talent that can actually move on. We know he can go on better, but he's doing it for us at the moment, and I think we just need to bring players in around him and just bring the strength of it back up. And that's what we're doing. It's just it's a change period at the moment. That's all it is.
Jay, what can we say about him? He's a good player, isn't he? Yeah, we need big players to pop up and start taking charge. You know, if I can help, if Jay can help, you know, if Harry can help, if all these players can just do their bit, I think we'll get back to winning ways. And I think today was a turning point in our season. That's why after the game we had a little chat on the pitch, and yeah, it's brilliant to be part of winning. Everyone likes to win, and I think that's our focus.
Justin said last week that he's going to look to sort of stick with these players and work with the group of players he's got. Do you feel that consistency is needed?
I think that is needed immensely. I don't think it's helping us by having too many changes. I think that if you're working with a settled group, you can actually get a pattern and a shape of how you play, and a pattern will start forming. Players will know the responsibilities of what they're doing. What I saw before is that they never identified to their responsibilities, but now they're starting to understand what they've actually got to be doing and what's expected of them. So hopefully we can push on from this moment. Hopefully we can push on a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. If you know who you're playing alongside, and if you, everyone gets to know everyone better. So I think if he is consistent, and you know, if he's consistent, we'll be consistent. That's what I believe.
You mentioned about pushing on. This is certainly a result that you wanted to build on, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it gets the confidence up. I mean, it gets the confidence up to build us on to the next game. The next game, you know, we've won that game and we won it in a very, very positive manner. But we've still got to play the other teams which are coming up to us, and we need to be pulling away from those teams as well. And that's really where it comes down to.
Yeah, definitely. If we can win Boxing Day, I think we've set ourselves in the right stead. You know, win today, win again on Boxing Day. I just think that's going to put us in great stead, and we just keep going.